Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wooly1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Batman, thank you for claiming first, and welcome in. Tonight we're going to return to Hexahedra. For those of you who were up and awake early enough a couple of days ago, Thursday, we did a launch day stream of this for a couple hours in the morning, US time, and I wanted to get back to it. We've been issued a challenge, the Red Circuit community, not just streamers and YouTubers, but everybody in the Red Circuit community, anybody who's a fan of a streamer or hangs out in some way in the Red Circuit Discord or anything like that, can compete in this competition. The challenge is to get the fewest steps in the solutions for levels 15, 16, and 17 in this game, which are the three levels after the demo ended. So the first three levels of the full game, and so we're gonna work our way to those levels. Hopefully, we'll get there and maybe give some of them a try tonight. In the 2 hours that I streamed on Thursday, we got through 10.5 levels. We were working on level 11 when I had to end the stream, and so we're gonna jump back in right there on level 11 and see how far we can get tonight. We'll probably do another bonus stream of this one day next week, as well as a dedicated stream for it in place of the usual content. Also, maybe next Saturday too. The challenge is for 2 weeks from launch day, so through the 30th? Question mark. Yeah, through the 30th, or till the 30th. I'm not sure which one. He might be a little bit flexible on that. I'm not sure, but to see who can get to that point and solve this in the fewest number of steps. So we're going to give it a fair shake. I doubt I'll win because, well, I'm probably not going to be that good. I know there's some really good minds in Red Circuit, both in the streamers and in the family of viewers and things. So I think that I will probably not quite get there, but we'll see how good we do, at least on those three levels. So good locking and get in the game. Let's not put that over there right now. Let's look over here first. The next level is the current level is chasing efficiency. So let's jump back in and play that. We are working on a solution here, so we'll jump back into that same solution. What are you the wiener of, Batman? I don't like... my chat box is kind of in the way either way. I'm going to try to keep it out of the way, but I guess I could also turn it off if we needed to. That's probably fine, though. So right now we have, let's see, cube number 1 coming in up here. It is coming in like this with 3 sides that are metal. And we have a wooden cube that's coming in with 2 sides that are wood. And our objective is to output a 6-sided cube. 2 of them painted purple, 2 of them painted black. And to have your being first, but you'll be RB? Okay. You're a heretic first? Yes. And so we have to kind of tear this apart. Hey, Addicted, welcome. This is a factory. Still a factory. It's just a factory puzzle game. So we're trying to create this cube here. And so we have we have this cube here coming in. And I think I remember where I left off where the problem was. Let's see. Nurture alert, hydrate. All right, let's take a look at where we're at and then we'll go do that. Let's see, that paints those. We turn it, drop it down in here. We gotta come up with another one. Pull that side off, okay. And then we paint those back and top, and then we snap it together. And then the issue is that the next cube that comes in here doesn't have enough room to store its panel. Yeah, we need to build a cube from those panels right now. That's the issue we have right now. So let's go ahead and do that next. All right, so hydrate. Do that. Today's nerd shirt is Game of Bones, House French Bulldog. Mailman is coming. Those are our words. And dad joke. Let's see here. That's not the dad joke screen. This is the dad jokes list here. Dad joke. How do you organize a space party? Nutmeg, welcome. Don't tell Jeff you're watching, because he'll be cheating and getting solutions for these from you. Not really. Not really. How do you organize a space party? You plan it. You plan it. Your lips are sealed? Alrighty, sounds good. Alrighty, so let's see. So we need to pop 2 of those panels back from this here. Next. So I want to activate left to put it back out there. It's going to come out on that left side. And then we need to rotate it clockwise to put it on the top. And then we pop another panel out. That'll snap it together again in an L shape like this. And then we need to rotate it left to make it be the right way. And then we paint top and back. And that gives us... that gives us the right piece that we need. Gives us the right piece that we need, but I don't like it. Because then I need to loop through this loop again. I wonder... Here's something that I haven't done yet that I wonder if we can just do. Let's grab all of those commands, move them out of the way for a second. Yes, I know, you can't do that. It's fine. So let's go source, store panel, paint. Can I do like a subroutine? In a way. Telling your friend it sucks when he deviates in the plan, doing the same things over and over is better for your brain. Yeah, but also you should want to challenge your brain. No, maybe we push... Let's do the rotations down here instead. I think that might end up better. So let's put those rotations down there. They're not in the right spot at the moment, but let's put them down there anyway. Because once we do this and do this send, then we're repeating the same task again. We can't jump back. We can go home, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to do that every time. Paint and paint and send. A lot of times we work to figure out something and you put it down and don't come back to it for months or even ever. Yeah. I believe it. If I could get this to loop 3 times, that would be awesome. But I don't know that I can. I don't think there's like a number of loops kind of thing or anything like that. I don't know that that would help any. Frustration is a bad thing for you? Yeah. That's true, Batman. That is true. What if... No, that won't work either. The issue is that there's nothing that tells it to like count and then get out, unless there's one of these things coming later will give us that ability. But at the moment we don't have it, so I can't rely on that kind of an idea. Let's put this back. You go here, there, 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 there. And then I want to do those again. Let's do a copy of this. Tab to reverse? No, tab doesn't reverse. What's the reverse? What's the shortcut to reverse the order of? There was something to reverse the order, but I don't remember what it was now. It told us shortcut. There's no shortcuts here? Alright. In that case, I will just have to do this again. So let's source it one more time. And then send it. And then we can do the left, rotate, left, rotate, paint, paint. Oops. You've got to come over here. Drop that one down again. Bin, paint, paint, send, and then I think so regular source to here, regular source again, and then different source, and I think that might just do it. That'll give us 4. Let's snap that back up there. All of these, we want to await this cube's arrival. Wait, we gotta move this one down. Reverse that. Move this. Actually, no, I gotta move this one over and this one down too. Move this over by 2. Put this, rotate, nope. Rotate thingies up here. And then we drop it down to there. Await. Cube arrival from the top. Well, from anywhere, but from the top. Because this one's good syncing out. Rotate it twice. Await cube arrival again. Sync right, so we're here now. Meanwhile, this one prepped a cube from this. I'm making a new, making it differently shaped. Or no, just having the panel. Yep, and then this sends the second panel after the sync. This awaits cube arrival, rotates left twice, syncs, drops down, awaits cube arrival from here, and then sends. Let's try it, see what happens. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Let's get these out of the way so we can see what's going on. You've just painted both of those. Send that down. Okay. And then you're going to flip it over while this one's making the next one. Okay. Send that down. You open a new one. Pop the panel off. Paint. Meanwhile, this one is finishing this cube. I didn't send it fast enough. Okay. So what I need to do here is... this one's going too fast on top. Or the one on the bottom. So I need to synchronize with top. before I send that first cube. Alright, so that means these two get moved over. This comes down to join them. These all get moved over, and we send a sync top thing there. Down here, before you send that first cube, we need to sync bottom. We need 2 spaces, I think, here. There. Then the first, and the second, and the first again. Before you send, you must sync down. Comes down here. Before you send, you must sync down. Let's try that out. I don't know if that's going to work or not, but let's try it. Kind of person with ADHD prefer structure and to plan things out ahead of time. I used to be kind of like that. Okay. Good. Good. Then you can send right away, because this one's waiting anyway. Long sense kind of thing. So I don't need a sync command there. Now you can finally send over here, and then you're waiting. And then you can spin while this one preps the next one. And then they will sync up and send, await, and ship. And I probably should do a home command here, because it would save time, but it also costs steps. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit. Watch the next one get started. We're in the second half of this cycle, and repeating this cycle again. Wait, are we? No, we're not. Something's screwed up. Back it up. You go there. Wait, why did you... Oh, I didn't rotate. No. Oh, I put... Oh, there it is. Okay. This is superfluous here. No, it was just in the wrong spot. There we go. I need a left here. Let's try that again. Go fast. The first one. Let me slow it down here. You're piecing this one together. Good. Go ahead and reach to the end there. And then you are waiting for this one. Good. And then you should be putting this back together again. The issue is this is actually going to fail eventually, because we still have an extra panel here. So this one actually needs to be longer to get there correctly. And whether it fails in 5 cubes or not is a different problem. Yeah, it fails right there. Okay, it's failing. That's, now there's a problem there. We're not going to get the 4th one. Okay, so this comes with 3 panels, and we need to have 4. That means that we need to... For every 3 of these, every 4 of these that come in, we can make 3 cubes. So I need to repeat these second group steps one more time. Alright, so add another thingy here. So that triggers the where's the second add? First send, second send, right here. So this step, there. I'll reverse this one. No, wait. Send this down. Sync. Send. left, rotate, left, left, rotate. Spray paint black, spray paint magenta. Send. Yeah, I think so. Let's see how that goes. Go fast. Get through. Not there, not there. There. Okay. Okay. Send that. Okay. By Jove, I think we've got it. There's 5. Alright, so way too many steps. People have finished this in 42 steps. Holy crap. Firerazer has it in 79. I have way too many steps here. So we now have stats here we can compare against friends. So Jeff, once Jeff starts playing this, we can start competing against each other. So I did horribly on this one. I did it in fewer devices, so there's an obvious something that Firerazer added 2 devices to cut out a crap ton of commands and steps. But this is the low device possibility here. And what I can do is I can copy this solution, and I can edit a copy of it to see if we want to try a different method. And the method might be... wonder what the new method could be. But yeah, I did way too many steps. So what am I doing that's redundant? Welcome back, Batman. What am I doing that's redundant here? Probably too many syncs. But that's only a few steps. I mean, I'm only syncing 1, 2, 3 times here. 2 times here. And 3 times here. And just because this is 4 command lines doesn't mean anything, because it's if it cycles through the commands multiple times, it's still that many commands. So that's not necessarily the issue. I'm not sure how this one could be simplified much, as it stands at least. But this one we source, we pop. We have to separate those, right? The other option is, or the other potential is, what if... Does it make it any better if the cube isn't in that orientation? Like, can we do this simpler if it's in a different orientation? Possibly. This would radically change it, but if... If we put this cube's stuff up here... then I wouldn't have to rotate it. I would save a step for every one of those. Issue is... well, let's try it. Why the heck not? What's the worst that can happen, right? So let's do a source 2. Coming from maybe this side. Think about that for a minute. That comes in like this. We could... What are you looking at? A factory. We take in these partial cubes made of either metal or wood or both, and we have to do things to them. One is to separate the sides, one is to paint, one is to clean, one is to do different things. And we take those two cubes, or those partial cubes, whatever they are, however many we have, and we have to make them into a different cube entirely. So this one you can see has 3 sides kind of all joined at the same corner. And this one has 2 sides that are kind of side-on adjacent. And we need to take the 3 pieces of metal there, and the 2 pieces of metal, that's fucking with your brain, and we need to turn it into a cube that looks like this, with 4 metal sides around the middle like that, and 2 wooden sides on either side. And it's complicated. It is complicated. So that comes in there. What if we scrub in the finishing panel? Maybe that would work better. Maybe. So let's do source. Activate. Right. We haven't used pot in a long while. Holy hell. Indeed. Indeed. We scrub up here. No, we don't scrub at all in this one. I just said that out loud, Wally. It was out loud even. Activate top to pull the piece off the top. Rotate up. And then sync with below. And then send. And then we'll activate top again to pop the other piece out when it's time. And then sync, and then send. And that might be all we need on this one. Now this is going to be totally different, so we can take all this crap out of here. Delete that one. But you can't delete when they're... oh, there we go. Okay. Delete all this crap here. This needs to not be a panel store anymore. That goes away. This can go up there. Sender can still probably be down there. I want you to... you need to sync with... the left, that you get the first panel in. And then you need to await from that. Basically this kind of thing. This is going to come in... actually, it's almost exactly this. For a little while, at least. We can delete these. These two, then await again. Is that going to be a problem? Maybe. This might be totally moot. We'll just have to see. This will sync with above. We'll come in, or wait. Nope. And then, what does that do again? And reverse command check. Oh, I should be using that button. Because then it'll reverse it every time. Oh, these are going to come in differently, though. They're going to come in side on. So instead of rotating this way, you rotate this way. Await. Sync. Await. That'll attach it to the top. And we can scrub from the top. And we can rotate up twice. This, and then this, and then second rotate. And then we can await or sync up again, and then await. Maybe I'll do away with that sync. Maybe. Maybe. And then scrub again. And then ship, which we're shipping out the bottom. Okay. And now, for something completely different. I'm going to want the popper on the top. I want to pop the top piece off there. Which means we'll be painting on this side and the back. You can come in from the bottom, I suppose. Let's see. So you'll activate bottom. And then you'll activate top to pop. And then you can paint side and the back. And then you can sync right. And that'll sync up with this one. And then you can send right. I don't know if this is going to be any better or not. And then we can kind of repeat those steps. Actually, we can exactly repeat those steps. Here, here, there, 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 there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 of them. Shift, drag. Need a down thingy. Put that back there just so that I can have it there. And then we need 1, 2, 3. What is the reverse? This, that, that. It takes care of those, and then we can repeat. Do this whole thing here, preferably in reverse, but we can't do it. I don't remember the command. Takes care of this. Then we assemble a cube. Okay, so this goes here. And we assemble a cube from scratch from this. So top. And then we rotate counterclockwise. And then top again. And then rotate up. Takes care of this stuff here. And then we paint, which is left and back. Oop. Did it again anyway. Paint, left and back. Source, pop, paint, paint, sync, send. Source, pop, paint, paint. I don't think we need to sync here. We don't. Source, pop, paint, paint, sync, send. Source, create, rotate, create, rotate, paint, paint, send. Source, pop, paint, paint, sync, send. Hey Peps, I missed you earlier. Sorry. Do you have top use everything you cut off? Yes. That's why this is so long. Now I lost where I was. Source, pop, paint, paint, sync, send, build, then it's rotate, pop, or push, rotate, paint, paint, send. Holy hell, I think so. We can delete this one. Let's see how it goes. I don't know how this is going to go. Pull these off. You can see it. Okay. We did the thing. We can start building another one while this one's dealing with that. Okay. Got it. Rub, good. Rotate. Send. Scrub. Ship. Okay, and you can prep the next one. Could do a home there. Save some time. Time doesn't really matter. Got it. Now you're going to build one. This is where the question comes. That goes there. That goes there. I don't think this is any fewer steps. Okay, we got 3. There's 4. And here comes 5. Save 2 whole steps. I have no idea what I've done. What I can do better here. That was almost pointless. All that work for 2 steps is pointless. What can I do better? It feels like it should be something in here, but this is making 1, 2, 3, 4 whole cubes out of the 5, so it's fine. We're cycling through this whole thing 5 times. Might be all the sinks that are too much. But I hesitate to take any of them out. But again, well, that would save me 10 steps. Definitely gotta send. I'm not sure how I can do without the rotates. This one cycles through 5 times. Do I need the await here? before I rotate? I don't know. Let's find out. Yeah, I do. Okay. This is why I'm going to be on the bottom of the contest, because I'm more about just getting it done and not worrying about how much it takes. And there's got to be a way to loop this somehow. Oh, well, it still makes the same amount of steps, though. Yeah, I keep going back to looping, but looping doesn't help, because looping is still the same number of steps. You're just doing it in fewer commands, which is fine to reduce the commands, but... What if we shipped to this side? So that means that instead of bottom, we go right. What if we added in another scrubber down here? If I sent the first plate down, I'd still need to rotate it. Get it onto the other side, though. But we could pop, and instead of rotating up, we could rotate down. And ship it early. Ship it first. Sync up. Then it goes down to the bottom. Sync up, and then we can scrub bottom. Actually, we can scrub bottom anytime. Actually, let's move both of the scrub commands to the end. Yeah. This will be actually a scrub bottom. And then ship. Scrub top, scrub bottom, ship. So, await top. Or sync top, and then await. Although I might not need that, because this is going to take a while to sync also. Sync left, brings in the 1, rotates twice, waits, syncs top again, it waits, doesn't need to do the rotates anymore, doesn't need to await anymore because we did that already. Doesn't need this anymore. Bring these over here. Double scrub and ship. Does that make it better? Who the hell knows? Yeah, I did need that because I need to make sure that that gets in here before this one does. Is that any better? F if I know. Fast forward. Actually go super fast, super speed here. Saved a little bit. New personal best on the commands and the steps. Nowhere near competitive on the steps, though. But we could still add more devices. Make it better. Question is just how. Feels like we need to add more devices to this. Something to do with the storage. I'm wondering if Firerazer is not rebuilding them from what he's taken from the storage, to put it into the storage. But then again, I don't know how the heck he's pulling it off with the storage that he's got either. Because I could, for example, move the painters over here. But does that help me any? I don't feel like it does. So I think what I'm going to do is call this one good enough. And let's move on to the next puzzle. So I made some improvements. We'll go with that. Shake and branch. Cubes produced by some sources aren't always the same. To handle the uncertainty, you'll need to check the state of cubes in the factory and use branching logic to assemble the correct cube every time. You arrive after the weekend to find Dentar limping back to his office from the kitchen. He has a hard set to his jaw, and he's swapped his mint tea for coffee. I know, I'm absolutely sure that I shut down all the bots for the weekend. But the security system sent an alert on Saturday, and the bots were all active and tearing apart the cubes in storage. I've reset them all, again! The warehouse is a mess. I need you to start putting the cubes back together. He sighs, puts his head in his hands, and winces at pain somewhere in his body. Oh, and be careful down there. I tripped over some panels they had left lying around. We can't really afford it, but I'm seriously considering just replacing the whole fleet. I'm going to call some old colleagues and see if they've got any idea what might be going wrong. Got a pile of big metal cubes that bots had started to disassemble. Some are missing more sides than others. Half the cubes are missing only one side, half are missing two. We need to patch them all up into complete cubes. They left some individual panels lying around as well. Every time we add a cube from the first source, we'll get one of these cubes at random. There's no way to tell which is coming next. It's a 50-50 chance of either. It makes programming the factory more difficult. We can use a panel sensor to work out which cube we've got and how many panels to add. The panel that might be missing is on the left, so put the panel sensor there. Yeah, I was thinking that. Alright, so when the panel sensor is triggered, it checks whether there is a panel facing it. If there is, the command flow follows the white arrow. If there's no panel facing the sensor, the command flow follows the black arrow. Left-click the trigger panel sensor command to cycle through the different branching possibilities. The command will turn red if asked to branch to a non-existent track. Alright, so left-click, no panel is black, panel is white. Okay. Use a panel to work out how many sides to add to each source cube and get them patched up. Alright, so we're trying to get a 6-sided metal cube. So obviously we want to source this cube every time. And what we're missing is that left side. So we got one work area here. Alright, so we probably want to source these from... Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it does. Maybe it's Maybelline. You come from the top, so almost certainly source 2 needs to be on top. Just because the way this comes in. And when I say almost certainly, I mean kind of certainly. So that means that if it's... so let's see, source from Source 1. Do that side, I guess. Source 1. And then do the side here. Let's add a forward-facing slide here because I think I need it to be going that same direction. If we are good, then it goes this way. If there's no panel, then it comes down here. And if there's no panel, then I want it to rotate clockwise. And then I want to trigger source 2, which is top. And then I want to send it up to the main track. And then from this one, I want to skip this space. Leave it blank. It'll just flow right through it. And then I want to rotate up like that, regardless. This one. And then trigger source 2. And that should seal the box either way, which means that we can ship it. Let's go out the bottom, I guess. Trigger shipper. I think that'll do. Let's see how it goes. All right, so we got the good cube first. We're good there. Wait. No, we got the bad cube. We got the bad cube first. Okay, that's fine. It did the right things, though, so that's the important part. And then ship it. Good. Second try. And I could do a home command, but I'm not going to. It found that we have a good box this time. So it just goes this way, pops the top on it, and ships it. Excellent. So now we're good. Go fast. Bad cube. Good cube. Firerazer did it in 33 steps. Wait, why is it 50? Why is that 50? Does the home command actually make a difference? Maybe that's where my problem was on the other one. Let's put the home in here and see what happens. Okay. I need to go back to the other one. We did it in 38 steps. 8 commands. Firerazer did it in 12. 4 devices. Yeah, because you don't really need more devices than that. So with more commands, he did it in less steps. How the heck is that possible? It's counting this step too. Actually, I wonder. No, okay. The 3 more commands. Oh, I know what he did. I think I know what he did. I know what he did. He copied this there. And did it more commands, but he still got fewer steps than me. Oh, I know what I need to do. Duh. Now these can shift over because we're not going back to the same track again. And there we go. That's the solution. Okay. So we did it in fewer commands, which was a good thing to do. We did it in fewer steps, which is a better thing to do. Let's return to the menu and go back to that previous level. 11. Play. Edit this solution, the second one we did, which actually had slightly better outcome. Let's put the home in here. And especially put the home in here. This one's less necessary, but still necessary. That saved a bit. Still not great on the commands. But we cut 24 off of our steps by doing that. So we'll call that good. See, I was thinking the home was the opposite benefit, that if you didn't put the home in there, it would be one less command issued, but it counts every square it goes through. So that's what counts that's what a command is. So yeah, that's a problem. Let's go into 13. Another fine mess. For the rest of the day, you hardly see Dentar. You hear him using the speaker system to give orders to the bots as they clean up the warehouse. Mid-afternoon, he calls you to meet him in his office. He asks you to collect a pot of tea and some biscuits on your way, assuming that wretched kitchen bot hasn't massacred them. Somebody said there's something clickable on the background here, by the way. Buying the engagement gift. Apparently I found an engagement gift. I don't know what it is, but I found it. Okay. Cleanup is going to take a while. I need you to keep production running in the meantime. Captain Tasteless has put in another order for those hideous cubes. You'll have to cobble them together from whatever you can find in the warehouse. He looks out the window into the factory, yelps, and runs from the room to deal with yet another bot-created crisis. Oh boy. Another day, another mess. Okay, right. Yes, we've had another order for those awful cubes. Everything's a mess, but I'm sure the panel sensors will help. No, not over there, you useless... Dantar's voice cuts out as he deals with whatever new problem he's seen. Okay, so Source 1 is two opposite metal sides that look like a TIE fighter. Source 2 is either this panel like that, or this panel like that. So we're going to have to rotate it to determine whether we have side or not. This is 4 metals and 2 woods. Since we need to know... Since we're getting these from the top, and we also need to know which type we have, we have to rotate it one way or the other to know what type we have. Does this do... If I rotate this like that, will it let those slide together? I assume. Let's try that out. Let's add this one, for lack of a better whatever. Let's do a saucer from the top. We're going to have to paint these too, but I'm not going to worry about that right this exact moment. We're going to rotate, go right. We need to source it first. Source it. And then source it again. I want to see what happens. Okay, they slide together. Yeah, I know, you're fine. That might actually have helped me in the last one. Or in that previous one, the level 11. To do something like that. Okay, so that is good. And then we need to do this one and test it. So, if we rotate it, what's going to make my life the easiest? Ideally, if I'm doing it like this, I'm going to want to rotate this one more time clockwise once it's put together so that it comes out with the open sides facing left and right. So then I want this one okay, if I source this, sorcerer number 2, and I put the sensor right here, and this rotates this way. If it detects the panel, then I want to trigger the top thing just to pull the top off. If it doesn't, then I want to rotate it counterclockwise. so that we have the panel still there. I think. Okay, so trigger the sorcerer, trigger the checker, add a panel here. If it detects a panel there, then we trigger the top thingy, pull the thing off, and then we can send it. Let's do a sync, right? And then a send. I know there's not a thing there. There you go. Now there is. If there's not a panel there, then we need to rotate counterclockwise. Sync and send. Now, if there was a panel there, and then this goes home, by the way. There's only a single one. If there was a panel there, we pulled that off, then we need to pop the other one back out onto the playing field here. Rotate it, sync, send, and home. Like that. Okay. So you need to sync low and then send down. You need to start by syncing up. And then await. And that cube comes down. We need to paint it. At some point. What if I did... So what the hell do we need for paint here? I also need to scrub. We need to scrub over here. Let's do a magenta on top and on bottom. And a black on the back side. That cube comes down. It needs to be painted. Top, bottom, and back. And then it can sync right. Except the first side in here. Scrub. And then we need to rotate. No, I'm on the wrong side, aren't I? Damn it, I'm on the wrong side. Yep. So this needs to be changed. Look over here. You go there. I'm just going to source from the back instead, then. Check the... wait a minute. That comes in. I missed a step here anyway. I never rotated it. Crap. Take that off. Move all these over by one. Move... Nope. Move all these over by one. We need to rotate this right. Check it. If it's got a panel there, then pop, sync, send, push, rotate clockwise, sync, send. If it didn't detect a panel there, then we need to rotate clockwise, sync, send, and home. Okay, so here we're scrubbing, And then we have to rotate twice. Along the axis. Either direction's fine, but along the axis. That'll put the black side, or the unpainted side, onto the back now, so we can trigger the black painter. And then except that I can't do that way. I gotta put this in here. And then we can sync with right. And then we can send, or await. And then that should finish the cube. We just need to scrub that side. And then ship it. Which I guess we're going to ship from here. So then ship. Maybe? Maybe I did this right? We'll see. We shall see. Okay, and then I rotate it with the open end on that side. Then we sync, send, await. Paint, paint, and actually those can be painted anytime. There's time later, then we can wait and send it later. We painted 3 sides, right? Sink that in, scrub it, spin it twice. Paint the other back side. Sync up, send, await, scrub, and ship. Go fast. Okay. Now, how horrible did I do compared to Firerazer? Quite horrible. What does he do with them anyway? Complete the second order for the galaxy's ugliest cubes. Achievement earned. So he had one more device, one more command, and saved 25 steps. How? One more device. One more command. I could do more with this up here. In fact, I could do a lot more with this up here. If I sourced from the back instead, I could do the painting up here. And I could paint all 4 sides at the same time, thereby doing away with these things. Do away with those. Do this. We can take the paint commands out, which were top and bottom and back. And back. Means I can shorten this up by quite a lot. Not enough, but quite a lot. So those cubes are going to come in. Let's move this over here, because we're not ready to send it yet. Come in. Spin it. So we can't come in that way. It's to come in now. That's why I sourced from the top, because it comes in this way. Oh! Instead of doing that spin, do this spin. Then we have top, bottom, left, right. We paint all 4 sides. And then we just have to figure out how to rotate it to get it out of here. Let's go left, right, bottom, top. And then need to rotate. We'll go rotate right. And we got to home this one right here. Forgot about the home button. Go. Oh. No and no. These are backs now. Go again. Okay, let's slide together perfectly. Paint, 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 spin, drop. Attach the side, scrub it. Wait, and then attach the other side, scrub it, ship it. Maybe that's faster. Maybe it's Maybelline. Suck it, Firerazer. One fewer step. I hope he's watching this tomorrow or something, whenever it goes on YouTube. Okay. I like it. Next level. You hear the sound of rummaging as you enter Dantar's office. The door to his filing cupboard is open, and you yelp as you realize a total stranger is searching through the folders. He spins and looks at you. Ark! Yes, hello, you. You work here? Good, I've come to, look through your documentation. He sees that you look unimpressed and produces an ID card from the pocket of his trench coat. The Galactic Health and Safety Inspectorate has had multiple reports of violations, so I'm here to investigate and make a report to my, superiors. You ask if he's here about the factory's robot problems. His eyes widen and he looks slightly panicked. Robots? Yes, that exactly. Many reports of robot problems. Also, production lines out of control. Look out there. He points out the window and you can see the bot setting up a saucer to spew cubes all over the floor. The inspector suddenly looks more sure of himself. See, there's no way that's safe. Take me down there right now and show me how you intend to fix this serious, trip hazard. Note, the inspector's puzzles are optional. You can continue with the main campaign puzzles from the level select menu. Alright, let's just go peek at the main menu real quick here. So this is our first side mission, an unexpected visit. We're going to give it a try just because, but we don't have to do it, as the game just said. Holy hell. That stuck there? Yeah, so we have to source one over here. Alright. That's a big freaking grid. We don't know which direction is which this is going to be. It's either going to be a bottom or a top, so we could do a sensor. Oh, we can't place other crap over there? We just gotta ship it? Oh, weird. Okay. Let's see. So then you need to... We may want to sync before we do, but let's try it without doing it. This is await cube arrival. Are we going to want to sync this? No, these are locked, so we can't. Okay. We're trying to make... Wait a minute. Ooh. Ooh. So you're a solid metal cube. We need to make 15 of those. And you are a wooden cube. Okay. Solid wooden cube. We need to make 5 of those. So we're going to get a 50% chance of this and a 50% chance of this. That means we're going to get 3 metal panels for every 1 wooden panel. Which is why we need to make 15 metal cubes and 5 wooden cubes then. Okay. Let's see. These are all plain, right? Yes. And yes. Those are blue painted. These are not. Okay, so if there's a detector on the bottom, if there's a panel on the bottom, then we have a scrubber here to scrub that clean. Or maybe we don't do that yet, because this is going to keep firing them at us. So maybe we just detect and move. Yeah, let's just detect and move. So, activate the detector. If there's a panel on the bottom, then I want to send it down. Add one of these, that's fine. It doesn't actually... kind of doesn't. Send it down. No, I should do sync. So let's do a sync bottom. Send down. And then home. If there's no panel on the bottom, then I want to send sync up. send up, and home. Okay, so the bottom one, and I did the bottom one because of the bottom side kind of thing, just to kind of keep my brain together. At least I think I did. Let's start this and see what happens, just because I don't know what's going to happen a little bit. Okay, so you are detecting panel on the bottom. Yeah, but I want to see... Oh, because I didn't actually receive it. I didn't do the signal. But also, I think I did this backwards, because it's detected the panel. I did. These go up here. These go down here. We need to sync and sync just so we can flush that out. Dang, that's going to be tight, though. How do we stop this from sending those in so fast? Oh, wait, maybe this? Reverse track direction, set track forward, set track backwards. Pause the factory and zooms the camera to its workstation. That's not going to help me any. How do we stop this one from doing more stuff? How do we handle moving these faster than they're being moved? Is this... Well, let's see what happens. We're just going to try it and see what happens. So, coming down is that and that. So let's scrub this one. Here. Scrub. We gotta wait. And then scrub. And then I need to have that ready to accept another one of the... Actually, you know what? I should have done it the way that I had it. Yep. I need to move those back. I need to do the opposite. What we were doing before. These go up here. This goes up here. Scrub that. Because they're coming in from the bottom and the side, that's why. So then we need to rotate it clockwise twice. And then sync bottom. And await. That gives us... No, that's not what I want. No, no, no. That's not what I want. I want to go... Rotate clockwise. Bottom and left. And then up. And then wait and sync. And then scrub. And now we have left and bottom, and then we have... Nope. We have this, I think, plus the bottom and left. And we need to get... to rotate this way. The left side is open. And then rotate down. So left and down. I think, for God's sake. Jump down there. add a reverse command track. Left and then down. I think. We did clockwise and up. So we have bottom left, and then we have this. We do unlock the rotation. So we do clockwise, and then we do... It's like that. And then we do this, more or less. So it's like that, more or less. Maybe I can get this in here. Maybe I can't. Something like that. There we go. Then we have bottom and left again. So then we rotate left. We have bottom, front, and those two. And then we rotate down to open up. Yeah, I think that's right. And then we can ship that ugly thing, I think. That's number 1. Yeah, that's sender number 1 up here. Oh, we gotta wait. Wait, we gotta wait one more. And then we sync, and then await. And then we clean again. And then we ship. Top. And then we home. Home. Okay. That might take care of the metal cubes. But we also have these frickin' other pieces, too. Oh. Crap. Forgot about the extra pieces. The extra metal bits on these. Maybe I do those to another place? In which case, maybe I want to send this over here instead. Let's sync this direction and then send that direction. Get rid of this one entirely. Add this one in. So we got a wooden panel. All right, so sync left. Await. Need to separate those two panels. Which means we need to pop and then push. Yeah. Okay. Another day, another job. This is another job. Oh, come in, Haichiman, sir. Activate the top one. That'll pop the wooden panel off. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Unless... Alright, I like it enough. Pop the wooden panel off. Rotate it. Rotate the metal panel that's left clockwise to put it on the bottom. And then ship it up. So sync up. And then ship up. We'll activate the upper one here. And then you can sync down and await. And we're going to have to assemble a cube one panel at a time there. The same thing we'll have to do with the wooden one. We're gonna want to pop that back out again and ship that down. Sync down, ship down. And then I think that's done. So this one, yeah, this one's just sorting wood from metal. Up here, we're getting a metal piece in that is coming in from the bottom on that side of the cube. And so then we need to do a bunch of cube sorting logic here. So the first time we get a piece in, we want to rotate, doesn't really matter, but we could rotate clockwise. That puts it on the left side. And then we await, and we sync, and then we await. And then we do the same thing again. Yeah, sure. You can do the same thing again. So now we'll have top and left. And then we sync, and then we await. And now we've got bottom, left, and top. And then I want to rotate up. Then we drop to the next line, add a reverse track. And then we sync. And then we await. This is more job than the other games you were calling jobs, Manzar. I hate you, Manzar. So now we've got... But after we rotated, we had left, back, and front. So now we added attached to the bottom. Again. Left, back, front, bottom. We want to rotate clockwise. And then we can sync and then await. Those three, bottom, left, top, spin this way, attach. So now we have bottom, front, back, left, and then we rotated clockwise. So now we've got this cube, top, front, back, left, bottom, and now we need to rotate again one more time clockwise. Holy hell. Alright, one more clockwise. And then sync and await. Get the sixth side, and then we can ship it, shipper one. Again, top. And then it doesn't actually matter if I home this because it's going to count that one anyway, but we'll put the home in there just to be thorough. Holy crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 syncs and await, and then rotations. 5 rotations and a ship. Whew. This is going to be basically the same thing, though. And we'll ship from the bottom out of this one, too, just for fun. Just the same thing, just in reverse. So you'll await, or sync, and then await. And then you can rotate clockwise. Puts it on the right. Can I do Control-C, Control-V? No, I just got to Shift drag. Okay. Let's do that. This. Drop this down here. Add another reverse thingy. This one and this one. There. And there. Ship bottom. And then we get home. Okay. Now I got right, and then we have top right. Spin again clockwise, which I think we did before. Yep. So now we'll have right bottom, and we add the top again. And then I want to do rotate up. So we have like this shape, attach it on the top, spin clockwise, and then clockwise again. Yeah, that's the easiest thing to do here. That's basically the same thing we did above, except clockwise, clockwise, up. Actually, it's literally the same thing. Okay, that may or may not work then. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, you're detecting... Ooh, that barely makes it. Wait, why? Oh, this step here needs to be the other await command. The await cube, not the await new cube button, because there's already a cube in there. Let's try that again. It's still coming too fast. I need to be able to do this in less steps. This has got to go faster. It's got to go in like 3 steps. How do I make it go so fast? How the heck do I get that down from 5 commands to 3? Would it help? I'm going to guess the answer is probably no. But would it help if we moved everything over by 1 more? Kind of like a obfuscation type of thing. I need another one of these first, then that, and this, and this. Forward track. Delete one of those. That's not going to help. That's still going to just do the same thing. Also, you need a home. Also, I don't need that one anymore. I'm sure I'm overthinking this somehow, but I couldn't tell you how. This is just sending them too fast. I don't know that I need that, though. What if we went completely insane here? What if we move these down here? We went send down, and we home, and we go send up and home. No. Doesn't do anything for us. Not a damn thing. How do I slow that down? So I can handle this better. Maybe I don't need that await command, though. Yeah, I do. This is the one that Introduced said he got stuck on during his initial stream, I think, or was in the middle of trying to figure out. Anyway. Even then, this is just going to take frickin' forever up here. It's never going to be ready in time. Except that the cubes will come in opposite each other. It's really just getting this thing figured out, because then as they get sent this way or that way, then it's half and half. I'm feeling like this is not necessary, but on the other hand, maybe let's do this idea again. Go down there. If I did 3 steps, does that help me any? There's got to be a reason why there's so many factories. Just don't know what it is. And slam into each other then. I started looking like they got a little separated. They're too far apart. We need to get them a little bit further apart. I don't know how. This is just prolonging the inevitable. It's not really doing anything. And to be fair, this is the one that doesn't matter. This is the side mission. So we could skip it, for now at least. Think about it some. But this isn't really doing anything. But I also don't know how to make this go any faster. Awaiting the cube makes sense because then it's synced up with the cube actually being there. We gotta do a sensor. I guess we could send it right away instead of syncing first. That would save a step. But then eventually you're going to have the traffic jam issue again. Unless we offload the traffic jam to up here. So, back over here. We don't sync, we just go. As soon as you have it, you go. And then up here, you await cube arrival, probably. And then we sync this way. And then we send this way. Then we home. And down here, we sync that way. We wait first. We gotta wait. New cube arrival. We sync up with this one. And then we send this way. And then we home. I don't know if this is gonna help any, but Gonna fall behind again here. Nope, not yet anyway. There it is, though. Still have one too many steps here. But I feel like I have to have the await. Otherwise, what do I do? Maybe I didn't need it after all. Oops, I never put the sink in there. So this isn't right because it's coming from the wrong way now. And that makes this totally wrong, because this is expecting one to come from the bottom. Could this go that way? And then up. I really want this one to go up, because of the way that it's oriented. It's either got to go up or it's got to go left. This one... Do I need to do all this, though? Is the real question. If I went back to this option of... Take the sinks... Oops. What was that? Crap. What was that command? Control Z. Rotate. Okay. Take the sinks out of this. Move these over there. Wait, didn't I click that button? That. Wait a minute, we need to add this back. You move. You move. You move. You move. Delete all this stuff. Move this. Move that. Delete that. Move this. Move that. Is that all I need? Just accept that I'm sinking still. Yeah, I need to wait. I need to sink out of this at least. You need to wait. Is that enough? Why did that... Okay. Scrubbed, and you turned left. You didn't want to turn left. You're emptied right now on the back and the top. Scrub. So I need you to turn down. Yeah, these turns aren't good. I think I need to turn down there instead of up. And then we can snap that one into there. And now you're open on the front and the top. And then you needed to turn the other way. You need to turn then right instead of left. And then clockwise. Right instead of left. And then clockwise. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. It's coming in too quickly here. I think I take this weight out. And then I can just do this and take these out. It might be just enough. Alright, we've got a problem over here now. Or that's not moving fast enough. Yeah, that's the problem, is they're just not... They're just not moving fast enough for all the things. Let's move back, or move on to the main storyline here. color sorting. You find Dantar still going over the loader bot that was following you. His desk is covered with manuals, tools, and bot components. Nothing yet. This whole mystery is really starting to get on my nerves. There's just nothing wrong with them that I can see, but clearly there is. It gets worse. I called an old colleague yesterday, Aurelia. Lovely gal. She invented the Grillinator 9000 we used to use at the office parties. Cooked meat to perfection and then wandered around firing it onto plates. Dantar has a wistful look into his eyes, though it's not clear whether he's thinking about Aurelia or the Grillinator 9000. Anyway, her bots are having problems too. Not the Grillinator, thank goodness, that's fine. But her factory bots are acting strangely and need frequent resets just like ours. What is happening? I need a break. We've got more things that need unscrambling. I'll take you through how we use lasers to separate things by color. Wonder if we could have ribs for lunch. Color matching with lasers. The bots seem to have started building things on a various different painted panels. I need you to turn them back into single color cubes. So we've got different RGB triplets here. And we need to get them into solid cubes, but we cannot paint them. So we have to separate the 3 panels, send them in 3 different directions. We can tell different color panels apart by seeing what color laser beam they reflect. Lasers branch based on whether the beam hits something its own color. The logic flow will follow the colored arrow when there's a match, otherwise it will follow the black arrow. A white panel will match any laser color. Unpainted and black panels never match. Beams will continue to travel until they hit something, so a laser can react to the state of other workstations. Colored the state of other workstations. Interesting. Color panels can be used to control what color a laser sees. A beam that doesn't hit anything won't produce a match. Grab some lasers, undo the mess, and restore the cubes. Set lasers to sort. Okay, so we know we have always top, bottom, top, front, and left. And in all cases, every case is different. That one's red, blue, green. This one's blue, green, red. This one's green, red, blue. What do these panels give me? Okay. So if... Interesting. How the heck? So if we fire a green laser at the right side, and it detects this one's green, then what do we want to do with that thing? We want to probably pull that green panel off, and send the rest of it on. If it doesn't detect that panel as green, Then we want to rotate it somehow and detect again. I think that rotation goes this way. If we do detect green, then it pulls that panel off and passes the rest of it along. Problem is this one's oriented this way, but if we rotated it that way, they'd be oriented the same way. See that? That's oriented this way. Okay. Let's go with green lasers. I'm going to go here. If you detect green, so let's, I don't know, source from the top, I guess. If you source, and then detect, if you detect green, then I want you to rotate to the left. No. I want you to rotate clockwise. Put that on the top. Put the green on the top. And then we have a thing on the top that pulls the green off. And then we send the rest of this on its way to the next over here. So we need to then sync and then send. And then we push the green back onto the track. Then we push it down. We probably should sync down. Send down. And then home. If it didn't detect green, then we need to rotate it this way. Get that one, I think. And you're going in with blue on the front, and you're going this way with blue on the front, red on the side. Let's do this one next. Let's just do them in order. This one, that means we need to rotate counterclockwise. And then check for green again. That was the wrong one. And if you detect green, then we do all these steps again. Which might end up becoming a problem. We'll have to figure that part out. Don't need a home at the end, because it'll send. If it still doesn't detect green, then we know it's this one. So, the problem is now, that's been rotated to where its blue side is facing, with the green still in the front, so we need to rotate left. So that we go like this. No, we don't actually. Because we know that it's this. We don't have to test again. We just need to rotate up. And then do these steps right here. Rotate up. Okay, in the meantime, you're going to be sinking up and then awaiting. And you're going to be sinking left and awaiting. Now, if this one comes through, it's coming through with red on the right and blue on the front. Because this is what we did to it. If this one comes through, we rotated so that green was on this side over here. Yeah. I don't know how to make it do it that way otherwise. Red on the front. Green on the side. Blue on the bottom. And then we rotated to put the green on the top and popped it off so the red's on the front. Let's see here. Hold on. Hold on. Let's turn this off. Because we know that this one's coming through as if green were on the top and blue were on the front. More or less like that. This one is coming through. See, we rotated it this way, rotated it back, popped. This one's coming through like this. What's the plan for next week? Tuesday, Age of Empires. Thursday, Foundry. Friday, almost certainly there will be a bonus stream of Hexahedra. And then Saturday is question mark. Either this again or Foundry again. Kind of depends on how far we get. And then this one, let's see. It detected red, so it passed it down. It rotated it so that red was on the bottom, blue was on the... like that. Oh. Blue's on the right, red is on the bottom, like that. Then it checked this. And it detected no green still, because it's got blue now. Hopefully you can find time to play Old World again since you're doing Age of Empires. Yeah, that'd be nice. It's just a challenge. We rotate this way. No, we don't rotate that way at all. Just do that. Just rotate up, which puts you in the same orientation as that one? Really? Well, in that case... let's spin this left here once. And I think that puts them all in the same orientation when they leave. I think. Is that AOM remaster coming? I think toward the end of the year. I think. Okay, let's see what happens. I just want to see what happens. Get you out of the way. You've detected blue. You just pop the green side off. And it goes... blue first with the red. Okay. It gets rid of the green. Now this is going to be a problem because it's in the way. You detected blue there. And then you detect green. So you spin it back up, pop, and it goes blue first with red there too. Okay, so I want to just do a temporary thingy here where this sends that way. Just so we can get rid of one of them. Because I think it's going to send all three of them in the first, like, the first three will be the first three kind of thing. Yeah, we got block 2. Block 2 should follow this middle track. But it should come out blue on the left, red on the front. Okay. And then we got finish. And then we got block 2 again. Okay. see, we get block 2. Then we got block 2 again. Stop sending me block 2. Fine. We're gonna do a stupid line buffer here so that I can see what's going on. Actually, I'm going to do something with the greens, too. Why do you keep sending block 2? It's a 33% chance. And now I've collided down here. Alright, I have to do something with you. We're going to do the same thing we did before, though. Rotate clockwise. And then sync and await. And rotate clockwise again. That'll put us on top, left, bottom. And then we rotate up. Actually, I wonder. Crazy idea time. If I did this there. Well, that should have been reversed. There. Almost. Maybe it's good enough though. If we did something like that. No, actually I'm missing some steps here. Sync, wait, this, that. Where am I? Sync, wait, rotate. Sync, wait, rotate. Oh, yeah. Sync, wait, rotate. Okay, block 2. Block 2. Block 3. Block 1. Oh, shoot. I did the wrong thing. 2, 2, 3, 1. Alright, let me make sure these are all the same. They are. Okay, good, I did it right. That's what we wanted to verify. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop streaming tonight. We'll come back to this next week, and hopefully we won't forget what we were doing. Next Friday, probably. Be in the afternoon, I suspect. Can you zoom out any further than that? Okay. But I'm not positive. But we'll have to come back to this just because A, it's getting late, B, my brain's going to explode. So, if you're interested in this game, give the demo a try. You get to play through the first... let's go to the main menu. You get to play through the first 14... You get to play as far as we've gotten so far, including this level here. And then you have to purchase the game to go 15 and further. You will get this unexpected visit that we did not get to solve. Or not get solved yet, but that can come later, I suppose. I guess I could also show you the actual words there. And then, let's see, tomorrow night, come back for Sunday Shenanigans. That's Jeff, Lana, probably IT Machinist, to myself, playing Planet Crafter. And we will, I don't know what we'll be doing, actually, because it's, we got insects, maybe we'll get to fish, maybe, we'll see. So come back and check us out. See what we get up to. I don't know what we'll get up to, but see what we get up to. Let's find ourselves a raid target. Why don't we raid? Catafly? Playing Foundry. what we could have played tonight if we weren't playing this. What we would have played tonight if we weren't playing this, I should say. So stick around for that raid. Say hello to Catafly. And see what they're up to in Foundry. I see Factory. That's all I see right now. Lots of smelting. We'll see. So, what else we got? Like I said, this week coming up, Tuesday, Age of Empires. Thursday, Foundry. Friday, bonus stream of Hexahedra, probably. And Saturday will be either Foundry or Hexahedra, depending on how I feel. And then we'll see what happens after that. Join us on Discord. On Friday nights, we play... Let me pull that up here. On Friday nights, we have community game night, so we play some relaxing games on a Friday night. Come and join us for that as well. Jeff, Lana, and I are usually there. Sometimes Calidorn. A bunch of other folks are usually there as well. And we play games like Goose Goose Duck, or browser games like Codenames, Jackbox sometimes, golf with your friends sometimes. And then also check me out on YouTube, where I release not only the stream archives, but some dedicated content, a lot of dedicated content, actually. One video at least every day that is brand new for YouTube. So check all that out as well. Thanks for coming, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.